When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go to Cheltenham. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. At Cheltenham, just listen to the music of those good old Irish voices. Linger by the paddock, see the horses, make your choices. How
Can you lose? Right, I'm here, folks, with the Big Bandit. Bonjour, Mr. Big Bandit.
Bonjour.
The only thing I'm worried about is missing out on a free bet. Never mind your worries and get to Cheltenham. Get on them free bets. Right, what we doing? We're doing?
I've got my books here.
Bandit's got his books. He's got a paper version of this.
What I'm going to tell the people is how many doubles I've actually got going on each horse.
All right, okay. So
So it gives us an idea of
how much is actually going on there.
going into it.
Yeah, so we're going to have a little bit of a... we said we'd do one every £500. There is going to be a couple of horses. We'll do a bit of a review of the weekend. Some of the performances. A couple of horses we're going to talk about we've not talked about before. But yeah, we'll do a little bit of an insight into how many doubles and that we've got on. But as you can see, we're at £6,142.29 of the bookies' bones. We're in a good position for us last year, free bet wise. We're booming at the minute. We've got my sister signed up to a few more accounts. We're rattling them in Betfred in particular. Got some good offers. Put 10 on, get 60 quid. Will do for me. Right, over to Mr. Big Bandit. So we're just going to talk about, just to give you the context of the spread betting. How many bets have we got on the Supreme, Mr. Big Bandit?
Well, on the Supreme, Jasmine DeVore, I've got 40 doubles.
You know, there's a lot of people talking about that horse, that it's too small. What does the Big Bandit... Because I've been sucking in with this. What does the Big Bandit think about that?
I don't agree. Over the hurdles, a smaller horse is quicker. And just dive all the hurdles and they're off.
Don't forget, Tiger Road's not a massive horse, and that one national.
Yeah, well, Tiger Road's
So the Big Bandit's not buying into this, don't back Jasmine DeVore.
No.
Jasmine of Vale.
Right. William Money, 14 doubles.
So 14 doubles are with the money, yeah. So you've hammered Jasmine DeVore a little bit more than that, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh, no. 40 on that. William Money. Romeo Coolio, have about 20.
Like 20, so yeah, we're pretty evenly spread though, Custos. I mean, Romeo Coolio obviously ran at the weekend, didn't it, Romeo Coolio, and was quite impressive, really. Did what it needed to do on its first hurdle start. What did you think, Mr. Bandit, Romeo Coolio?
Yeah, he did okay, didn't he? So.
Yeah, I've noticed you put it in a few bets for the Albert Bartlett though as well.
Yeah, I put it on all the novice hurdles.
What was you thinking on that? That you've heard it lacks a bit longer?
Spread bet it, didn't he?
Yeah, okay.
Redemption Day, 17 doubles.
I mean, there's a lot against Redemption Day, isn't there? I think my advice is we've been stung for the last 2 years on it. Yeah. It's not jumped on hurdle yet. There's probably a reason I'd stay away from that. But
one of the horses were.
When you bet with the bookies money, it doesn't matter.
I have a fancy of it. I should have a little bit more of it. 11 doubles on. I can't say it. Velocio, yeah.
Yeah. He ran in the flat race the other day, didn't it? That it was on the flat, wasn't it? Still.
Yeah. Now the Arkle, Mystical Power 27.
Wow.
Doubles. Firefox 20 doubles.
Firefox won at the weekend, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was pretty impressive. Firefox first time out, wasn't it?
Slade Steel 23 doubles.
Yeah, I mean, Slade Steel's one of them horses. Horses generally win at Cheltenham, come back. You've got to, if you are spread betting, if you spread bet enough horses what have won them before, particularly at the festival before, you're not going to be far off, are you? But yeah, at Gordon's Playground at Down Royal there, Firefox was 2-7 on, wasn't he? I mean, he won quite impressive. Massive Empire were chasing him home, wasn't it? But first run of the season, you got to be happy to get a win under the belt, haven't you?
Ballyburn 20, which is now the real fancy of the race.
Yeah, people are fancying Ballyburn for the Arkle, aren't they? And it's 2-1 favourite. I'm happy that we've got a load of side bets early on the Browns at 16s because last year, if you remember, everyone thought Supreme. And we'd been on the Gallagher earlier, whatever it used to be called last year. But it went for the Gallagher, which is a further distance. Could it again go further distance chasing for the Browns?
Well,
we want it to go for the Browns, really, I think, with bets we've got on.
That's where your spread betting comes in. On the Arkle, I've got like varying 5 and 4.
Just remember, we are spread betting with the bookies' money, so is it?
5 and 4 to 1.
For the Arkle early doors.
Yeah, now it's 2s.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of again in early. And have I said Firefox?
Firefox, yeah, we just talked about Firefox, didn't we? I mean, Gordon did well at Downroll, didn't he? He always does.
Well, there's another one here for the Arkle. In per pass, 16 doubles.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced on him per pass. I'm gonna have to see it before I start
battling. In there to give you
a
chance.
I mean, don't forget we've got a lot more than this because you've got all my doubles as well.
Now the champion hurdle, Constitutional 41 doubles.
41 doubles, wow. On
State Man
now that we've got that in a lot of trebles, haven't we? For boosters up on
yeah, a lot of trebles as well. Well, we've got them all in trebles as well. This is just the doubles. State Man 19, which pulled us out.
So that's just showing you how to do it with 45 on Constitution, which, you know, given its fit, is the right thing to have it on. We're still 21 on State Man there as a backup.
Even got 13 on Ballyburn for the champion hurdle.
Well, we did early on, didn't we? Because Mullins did say in that interview when he won last year that it's the first time, he said, his words were, it's the first time the horse has impressed me. That was a champion hurdle performance because leading up to the festival, he was saying things like, Asian Master beats it at home, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So that really was the first time it had really impressed him. So you just don't know. If it jumps a fence like a wardrobe, it's going to keep hurdling, isn't it?
And also lost him out 32 doubles.
So we've evenly spread this. So hopefully, folks, that gives you a bit of an insight into how many doubles and what have you that we've got. The weekend, Mr. Bandit, anything in particular what you've took from the horses, what you've seen out the weekend?
No, the horses when I'm backing have all done a fair performance. The one...
Any horse what's like you think over the weekend? Because I know a few people are going to say about Jerry Colomb, aren't they?
Yeah, I was just going to mention Jerry Colomb then. A lot of people saying Jerry Colomb, and I thought it just needed the run. It jumped well.
So would you say now is the time to back it?
Well,
because if it comes out again and runs well, it's going to go in the betting.
It's really got out much though in the betting, does it?
Still 10s. I think you can get 12s in places.
Yeah. But it's not put me off that performance. He just got tired and dropped away the last couple of films.
I think that's one thing you've got to remember, especially when you spread betting. Sometimes it's good to back an horse when it has a bad performance because horses are being tuned, most of them, for Cheltenham.
Yeah.
So they're not bothered about winning some of these races on the leader pad. It's especially the first race for some of them. Some horses naturally go well fresh, but like to Jerry Colomb, you're quite happy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not, it's not put me out.
And I think an horse, what I tell you now, it's impressed me and reminded me of this old adage: if they've won at Cheltenham, get them in your spread bets. If they've won it the last 2 or 3 years, you've got to have them in because horses generally that win at Cheltenham come back and win again at Cheltenham. It comes back to bite you. Is the real whacker. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a good horse, real whacker. I've not really put too much on it myself, the real whacker.
What did you think about the performance at the weekend beating Beerband's game?
Yeah, it was a good performance. Yeah.
Well, real whacker, because we're going to have to start putting it in some bets as of now speaking on. We're just talking, we don't script this, we just turned it on and we just had a little 2-minute chat beforehand and we mentioned the real whacker and I don't think any of us have backed it, have we? 50 to 1 for the Gold Cup, good each way. Well, maybe in a few each way, Yanks, but put it in a couple of doubles as well.
Yeah, just have a couple of bets on it like that.
Because you're looking at an horse there in the real whacker, won at Cheltenham in 2023, won the Browns, the 15th of March 23, won the Browns, beat Jerry Colomb. So it's a horse what's won at Cheltenham, beat Jerry Colomb what's 10 to 1 in the past at Cheltenham, yet it's 50 to 1. And Jerry Colomb's 10 to 1. So I think you'd be daft at 50 to 1 not to, if you're doing a boot like we are and you're backing anti-post, especially in an each way yank, 50 to 1. I think that's good value myself.
Well, yeah, it's worth a bet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's worth a bet. And obviously you mentioned Jerry Colomb there. Obviously, second in that race at the weekend was Hewick. But MY Allen, 10-year-old, so Jerry's only 8, so it probably was a run back for Jerry. But MY Allen, 10-year-old, winning. What did you take from that? MY Allen win that race? Could it be in the Ryanair?
On the day I backed MY Allen, so I was really pleased with that. But yeah, it's a class horse, MY Allen. It's been an unlucky horse going seconds and thirds in its races. Over
yeah, I mean, is it too old for the Ryanair? But
Al's been there about... No, at 10. No, it's not too old at 10.
Yeah, I mean, we've just started putting it in a few bets, haven't we?
Yeah.
But I think MY Allen and the Real Whacker from the weekend are definitely horses I want to have a little bit more on. And yeah, I think if you stick to these horses what have won before the festival, you'll not be so far off if you're doing a book, especially when you're not using your own money. Couple of performances from the weekend. This Classical Creek of Gordon's, obviously it's been talked about for the bumper. Still held its price, 16-1 still for the bumper. It's not been hammered in. I think we've got 25s and 33s earlier on it. Still a good price at 16s. Good performance. Did the job, Durham Royal. Not been put off it, that's for sure. Any other thoughts on the bumper?
Just looking at the book, because I don't know. I've not got much on the bumper, really.
There was that what was it?
Well, I haven't.
What's that?
I've got nothing on Classical Creek.
Talk to the Man. That's another horse we've been backing for the bumper, isn't it? Talk to the Man.
Talk to the Man.
We've talked about that in our previous episodes, but yeah, I think Classical Creek was a good performance from the weekend.
If you can just get the bumper winner at present, you get a good lot.
Yeah.
The favourite's 20-1.
And then another horse, what sort of we've mentioned on the show once or twice, one of these Robco horses, is Calaconte. Won a race that it lost at the weekend because I was listening to the commentary and the commentator had the wrong horse as the winner, didn't it?
Yeah.
I remember thinking, that's one of my Cheltenham bets. I haven't heard it mentioned the whole way around, and lo and behold, he'd got the colours mixed up between that. Was it Golden Eye or something? Because that had the better jockey on as well, didn't it?
Yeah, they was both from the same trainer.
Let's have a look. Golden Joy had Sam Ewing on.
Yeah.
Whereas Calaconte had that Carl Miller claiming 7. So to win with an amateur on like that, yeah, won quite impressively as well. So ran on well in the running. What have we been backing that for? Calaconte. I'm going to get my book up. I think is it the Meuse Hurdle?
It maybe.
Let's have a look. We backed it. When did we start? We backed that a good while ago. Calaconte. Yeah, Meuse Hurdle. We had 16s on it.
Yeah.
But I think we probably need a little bit more. Trying to look now what we've got on it. Colour.
No, so.
I think we've only got one bet on it. Yeah, I have mentioned it on the show, but we've only got one bet on Calaconte and it's in the treble. Well, it's in a yank actually. Yeah, it's in a yank with Kill Game for the Gallagher, Found a 50 in Genie Gestion. There's an horse, Found a 50. Champion Chase, you can get 50-1 at the minute. Worth a little each way, innit? Sure, at 50-1.
Just a little each way. It's always a class race that we couldn't move, and there's still some class horses in it.
Yeah, I know that. I think it's one of those horses. What if things, everyone doesn't have the day and Constitutional's not in the race, etc., etc. I think it's worth it at 50-1, definitely for me. But yeah, Calaconte, I think we need to have a little bit more on that.
Chase.
No, Calaconte for the Meuse Hurdle.
Yeah.
Found a 50 for the Champion Chase.
Constitutional's in the Champion Hurdle.
Oh yeah, sorry, Found a 50 at Champion Chase. We can count away with each other. If John Bon and Yellow Warrior, end up in the Ryanair or something. Yeah, sorry. So you corrected. You're that many horses flying on your head, you forget where you are. There is a bet I was going to talk about actually. I'm looking at any good like yanks or things that I'm sitting on, and I've got one here. I've got 20-1 K de Bourbon for the Browns. I was looking at my cash out, she's offering me a bit more than I put on cash out. K de Bourbon 20s for the Browns, it's now 12s. Jupu at 9-4, still 9-4. Fast or slow for King George 10 to 1 there, 4 to 1. I know the way you're thinking for Grand National. So that's Katie Bobo could do. Could have a sweat on the national there. But it's sometimes good to have a look at things you've got. I've got a bit here. Brighter Days Ahead 10 to 1. I've got for the Meuse Hurdle.
Yeah, I've got 10s on it. That.
Yeah, so when you do start looking, when these horses start coming out this time of year, you think, yeah, there still is value. I'm sick of hearing these people, there's no value in anti-post. Well, you're doing it wrong. You think there's no value in anti-post. If you're doing it with the bookies bonus for a start, you know, every free bet you get, even if you've got one account. My uncle, who doesn't deposit any money, he's got one account with not all the bookies, because Betford and Willie Hill won't have him. I've tried to do it on the same device and they clocked it. He's got 555 quid on. Not deposited a penny. So there's no value anti-post. You've got to find a new way to find the value. Get every single free penny from the day it finishes, get it on. And there's still value when you spread betting, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
If you just focus on the horse at front at market at that point in time, probably not. But if you're looking a bit further afield, I was looking at another yank I've got here. Brighter Days Ahead 10 to 1. Willie Duell 10 to 1, which I know it's now 60s, but we don't really know much yet. But if it is true to the betting, I've got 2 10 to 1 horses what now into 2 to 1 and 6 to 1 respectively. Factor File 4 to 1 and Gaelic Way Foot Champion Chase 5 to 1. So it's a nice little bet to be sat on, isn't it? But yeah, I don't think there's much else that we want to cover really, is it? It was just a little bit of a...
Well, there's just one. Just going off the Cheltenham field.
Off the Cheltenham field, God.
It
Must be a Cheltenham show, this.
One of the weekend, and Chianti Classico.
Yes, Grand National, 33 to 1 we've got on it, haven't we? What is it now?
I'm just looking at it, it's 25 to 1 now. And I don't think really they've chopped it that much. That's with Sky Bet. I don't think really they've chopped it that much. It could have gone, I expected at least 20s.
Did you?
Yeah. Because it run
I didn't watch that race.
It run a really good race.
Right.
Jumped well. And after the race, the trainer said he was... They said he was going for the Grand National.
Oh right, so that's something to have a bit more on then, probably.
So that's...
It's won a few times for me, that horse.
Hmm?
It's won a few times for me when I backed at that.
Yeah.
Right, is that it then? Have we?
Yeah,
We said we'd do whatever found a pound. I think next episode, these tactics for each day, I'm going to go over these a little bit more, just to see where horses sit, what are now in the betting within these daily tactics. So that'll be the next episode. We'll go over every race, what we've got tactics on with enough knowledge of horses and horses in the betting. But remember, as always, spread bet responsibly with the biggest money you get on each other, Bandit.